My boyfriend always said he hated surprises, but I didn't care. I showed up at his office with dinner because he'd been working late 3 nights in a row, and my gut was screaming at me. I let myself in with the spare key card he gave me for emergencies, walking past dark cubicles, heart pounding, clutching a bag of takeout I knew he liked. I heard voices, his, and another I recognized instantly, even after all this time, my ex. I froze, but curiosity yanked me forward until I could see them through the glass conference room wall. My boyfriend was leaning forward, smiling in a way I hadn't seen in months, with my ex sitting across from him in a suit, looking smug and perfectly at ease. But what made me drop the food, literally let it crash to the floor, was the necklace around my boyfriend's neck. My necklace. The one that vanished from my jewelry box 2 weeks ago, the one he swore he hadn't seen. It glinted under the fluorescent lights, the pendant right against his collarbone, bold as a confession. They both looked up when they heard the crash. My boyfriend's face drained of color, but my ex just grinned, like he'd been waiting for this scene. I demanded an explanation, but neither of them answered at first. When my boyfriend finally spoke, he said he'd only borrowed the necklace because he knew my ex would recognize it. He wanted to see if my ex would mention me, to test his intentions during the job interview. The story was so bizarre I almost laughed, but my ex cut in before I could, saying that the real reason I lost the necklace was because he'd taken it when we were still together. My boyfriend had just found it in my old things. Standing there, I realized the truth wasn't about the necklace or the job at all. It was about how I'd never stopped using both of them to measure my worth. My boyfriend wanted to win against my past, my ex wanted to prove he still mattered. And I suddenly saw myself, not as a victim, but as the common denominator in all this drama, letting old wounds fester just to keep my heart beating fast. I walked out, not because I was betrayed, but because I was finally tired of being the prize in their pathetic contest.